Welcome to Croatia, a nation endowed with a breathtaking coastline, charming islands, and a rich cultural legacy. Croatia, which is tucked away along the Adriatic Sea, has a wealth of stunning locations to suit the tastes of any tourist. We'll examine some of Croatia's top tourist destinations in this book, each with its own distinct charm and appeal. Croatia's varied destinations, which include the picturesque Adriatic Islands, the natural wonders of Plitvice Lakes, and the medieval walls of Dubrovnik, guarantee an experience that will never be forgotten. There are many things to do in Croatia that will enthrall you and make you want to go again. Kvarner Riviera. Along the North Adriatic coast, close to Istria, is where you'll find the Kvarner Riviera. It includes the well-known resort of Opatija and is centered on the city of Rijeka. This largely unexplored area offers everything from forested mountains to picture-perfect beaches, with the chance to go beach hopping, go hiking in the wild Gorski Kotar Mountains, and explore Kirk Island on two wheels. The Velokelo, or Golden Beach, a more than 1-mile stretch of sand set beneath a dramatic, desolate range of mountains, is one of the most stunning beaches in the entire nation and can be found at the southern end of Kirk. Mljet Island. Of all the Croatian islands, Mljet has the most vegetation. It is largely covered in forests, with the remaining portion consisting of charming vineyards, fields, and small towns. The wine, goat cheese, olives, and 2 salt lakes on this lovely island are world famous. In the middle of Veliko Lake is a structure that was once a part of a 12th century monastery and is now a cafe. The island has a long history and was first mentioned in Greek writing in the 4th century BC. Along the coast, there are a number of shipwrecks and Greek amphora, in addition to numerous fortifications and tombs, including the Roman Palace, which is the second largest building after the Palace of Diocletian in Split. Pučišća. Pučišća has frequently been referred to as one of the most picturesque small towns in all of Europe, in a nation with countless picturesque villages. The gleaming white stone, which is native to the island, is what truly distinguishes this small town on the northern coast of Brač as a regional center for quarrying and cutting stone. The town's charming stone houses with paved white roofs, Renaissance palaces, and Baroque structures are all made of white stone, which always astounds visitors. In addition, there are lots of stunning beaches and secluded coves, as well as lots of restaurants serving delectable traditional Dalmatian food. Pula. The well-preserved 1st century Roman amphitheater in Pula, a seaside city in the Adriatic Sea on the southern tip of the Istria Peninsula, is one of Croatia's most well-known landmarks. Fans flock to the amphitheater in antiquity to watch gladiator battles. It is currently the 6th largest amphitheater in the world, and the only one that has all 3 Roman architectural orders completely preserved, along with 4 side towers. Other well-known historical sites include the Temple of Augustus, the Triumphal Arch of the Sergi, and the Hercules Gate, which is the oldest still-standing Roman structure and dates back to the 1st century BC. Korčula. With its sandy beaches, quaint villages, verdant forests, vineyards, olive groves, and some of the most brilliantly blue waters you've ever seen, the small island of Korčula packs a powerful punch. It also happens to be the rumored birthplace of the famous merchant traveler Marco Polo. Its name-brand main town, Marco Polo, is a historic fortified town with medieval towers and walls, along with stunning Venetian Renaissance architecture. One of the town's most recognizable symbols is the Moresca sword dance, which is definitely worth seeing. Zadar. The Dalmatian coast can be enjoyed in Zadar without the crowds. This walled port is a 3,000-year-old city that is full of historical significance and scenic beauty, yet it is still largely unknown. The Old Town, located in the center of the city, is home to a number of fascinating attractions, such as Roman ruins, numerous ancient Romanesque churches, and medieval architecture. Take pleasure in exploring the peaceful streets of marble and taking advantage of the pristine beaches, sun and sand. This is one of Croatia's most stunning islands, served as the Yugoslav Army's former base of operations during the country's socialist era. Between 1950 and 1989, it was virtually closed to foreign tourists, and the majority of the local populace left. Today, it provides a perfect vacation spot for people looking for a less developed, more genuine part of Croatia. It has lots of gorgeous, isolated bays where you can while away the afternoon. Var. One of Croatia's most well-liked vacation spots is Var. The island off the coast of Dalmatia is breathtakingly beautiful, with countless picture-perfect beaches, lush vineyards, and lavender fields. Spring is the best time to visit for pleasant temperatures and few crowds if you want to view the Gothic palaces, 13th century walls, and walk the marble stone streets without bumping elbows with others. Numerous old structures, such as the 17th century arsenal and the Cathedral of St. Stephen, surround the town square. Split. The second largest city in Croatia, known as the Mediterranean Flower, is situated on a peninsula off the Dalmatian coast. The historic district of Split, which is home to stunning Renaissance and Gothic buildings, is the city's main draw. When Emperor Diocletian made the decision to create his own ideal retirement home, the magnificent walled palace was built to his exacting standards between 298 and 305 AD, giving birth to the magnificent city. With its maze of marble walkways, buildings housing cafes, shops, bars, and upscale apartments constructed from the actual barracks where the emperor's soldiers once resided, the complex is more akin to a small city in and of itself. Plitvice National Park. With its maze of lakes and waterfalls, lush vegetation, and crystal-clear azure waters, Plitvice National Park is one of Europe's most breathtaking natural wonders. It is a popular tourist destination in Croatia and is so fantastical in nature that it seems to have been created on a computer and dropped into Croatia. The 16 interconnected lakes that are separated into upper and lower clusters are the park's most notable features. They range in color from royal, azure to turquoise, blue, green, and gray, and were created by naturally occurring travertine dams. Dubrovnik. Dubrovnik is a well-liked destination for lovers. In fact, you can even follow in the steps of Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton, who once enjoyed their own passionate encounters in this lovely city while ambling through its winding side streets and gazing at the Adriatic Sea's brilliant turquoise waters. The main attraction is its charming, pedestrian-only old town, which is enclosed within medieval fortifications and home to numerous elegant Baroque churches and aristocratic palazzi. There are numerous flower-filled gardens, charming cafes, and small restaurants with secluded nooks throughout the city center that are ideal for spending time together.